Please sit comfortably. Lay out your mat and sit comfortably, sitting in any position. Sit with your back straight, back, neck, and head in a straight line. Close your eyes gently and relax the expression on your face. The back is straight but not stiff. Back, neck, and head are in a straight line. Bring your palms together in Namaskar Mudra at the heart center. Pressing your palms together gently, touching your fingers together gently, gently touching the back of the thumbs into the chest. As you inhale and exhale, keep your attention in the hollow space between the palms. Pay attention to any vibration, any sensation. We're going to chant Om 3 times and then the opening prayers. Sahana Bhavatu. Exhale completely. Take a deep breath. Inhale. 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 Inhale and chant. Sahana bhavatu, sahanau bhunaktu, sahaviryam karvavahai, tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take your arms behind you, grab your right wrist with your left hand and breathing in, stretch. Breathing out, bend forward in a deep sense of surrender. Come back up, breathing in, release your hands, and then sit comfortably with your hands on your lap. Namaskar and welcome to today's class. My name is Gorakh. My spiritual name is Ekras Gorakh, and I'm one of the instructors here. And we started these classes about exactly 1 year minus 1 week ago as part of the Community for Immunity. And it was this Saturday class that's kicked off everything. Since then, we've done more than 1,800, nearly 2,000 classes actually, to 50,000 people. All free classes. We have 50 instructors that work with us. So I really appreciate all the support from the community. Thank you. Today's class, it's a special class. It's springtime and it's that time of the year when we have to keep watch for allergies. So I usually, this is the time I introduce people to Jalneti using the sinus rinse that's available at Costco. So I'm going to demonstrate that to you and hopefully give you a good sense of how to use that safely and make that as a part of your process, of your practice. This will take about 15 minutes, and then we will go through the normal process of our postures, which is begin with warm up. We'll actually do warm up first, then I'll show you the demo. Then we will get into physical warm up, not just sort of the breath. Then postures, and then deep relaxation. We should be done in about 90 minutes overall. If you have any questions at any time, feel free to unmute yourself and ask those questions. And again, for those who are expecting a full yoga class, I apologize, but we're going to begin with a little bit of Jalneti so that you're able to learn that as well. All right, now we're just going to coordinate our breath and our movement, becoming more aware of our breathing and our movement and opening out our breathing. So please switch to um, Vajrasan, which is sitting thunderbolt. And the way, if your ankles hurt, you can roll your mat and sit on that, sitting on the heels with your back straight, sitting upright. And if you have problems, do the best you can, push, but don't break your body. And always listen to your body. Place your palms by the side or behind you. Now we're doing the next few moves carefully and with a lot of attention. So as you inhale, stretch up. As you exhale, bend forward and go all the way down. But no stopping, come back up. Essentially, we're exaggerating our breathing. Exhale and come down all the way down. Inhale and come all the way up, looking up, stretching your back. Feel that stretch in the back and feel that the entire body is participating in the breath. Exhale and go all the way down. Slow, deliberate movements. No need to rush through anything. No need to pause. Now we're going to stretch our arms up as we come up on our knees. Inhaling, stretch your arms up, and exhaling, come down. Now we're going to stretch and flex our back up and down. We're going to do this by first getting into the posture, separating the knees by one forearm width from the elbows to the wrist, so to the palms. So just spread your knees and measure from your elbow to your palm. And then measure the same distance up in the forward. So now you're on all fours and you're making a perfect square. You made a square by separating each of these points by one elbow width. Now we're going to flex our back. First, pointing our tailbone up and look up. Point the tail up and look up, and the back is completely um, stretched on the other side. And then pull in, bring the tailbone in, and tuck the chin into the chest. Hunch your shoulders. Inhale and spread out. Exhale and come in. This is stretching like a cat. Coordinate your breathing and your movement. Try to take your chin all the way into the chest as you exhale and tucking the tailbone in. And then as you inhale, tail points up, head points up. And come back to the center. Just relax. Stay on all fours. Now keep your palms where they are. Just bring the knees together. Bringing the knees together, making a triangle, the knees together and the palms on each side. Now we're going to bring the right knee in and repeat the same process we were doing previously, but this time kicking the leg out as we exhale. Right knee in as you inhale, kick the leg out as you exhale. Make sure the back is moving with your breath. One more. Come back to the center. Switching sides. Now we're going to do the same thing on the left side, bringing the left knee into the chest, then kicking the left leg back. And finishing up. And come back into the sitting posture. Sitting on sitting in Vajrasana. Now you may stretch your legs out. Just relax. Now the relaxing posture in our yoga class is spreading the legs out as if you're at the beach, leaning back, palms on the mat, and elbows are locked. This is the relaxing posture while sitting down. Just relax. Now a little bit of theory and a little bit of demo and show and tell. If you do have lukewarm water and your Niti equipment, Niti pot, or the sinus rinse and your salt, then please bring it and we're going to practice together. So let me tell you a little bit of theory as I get all my material organized. So these are relatively inexpensive contraptions. You can buy them at Costco or pretty much every drugstore now carries them. This is Neelmed from Sinus Rinse from Neelmed, and all this is a piece of plastic. It's a plastic bottle that you can press. It has a tube running through it, and water can spout out from the top. So you fill it with salt water, lukewarm salt water, and then you use that to rinse your nose, your nostrils. Now, why are we doing this? It's allergy season. Okay, now there's somebody saying something, but I can't read it because the computer's far away. So wait a second. Okay, all right, sure. All right, so this is traditionally in yoga this is part of the cleansing practices. So there is nostrils, there's the inner tract between the nostrils and the mouth. Then there is the the this tract which goes all the way down to the belly, and there are different cleansing practices that are followed to clean everything out. Most of the others are extreme, so we don't teach them to beginners. All of you have your cameras off. I don't know your level of expertise, so we're not going to teach you things that are not safe. Now, it's allergy season. And what allergies are simply pollen going around and little love messages from one flower to another. And those love messages are not intended for us. And it turns out we don't love them much, especially some of us are allergic to pollen and dust. And this season, of course, is spring. Love is in the air, as is pollen. And those pollen eventually get into our nostrils. And our nostrils have nose hairs that try to stop the pollen from going in, but usually they go past because it's so copious in the air and gets into the sinuses. Now, what's happening in the sinuses is as you breathe in, you'll notice you're breathing from both your nostrils. The air that you breathe in is evidently cool and dry because, of course, it's outside you. Body is warmer. We're warm-blooded creatures, so the body is warmer than the air outside. So the air going in is cool and dry, but by the time it hits the back of the throat, the breath has become warmer and moist. The reason it's happening is above your mouth, above the palate, are the sinuses, where there's a very close exchange of heat and moisture with the incoming breath. So you're very close to the blood over there, and so it's a sort of tissue that it's close to the blood. Obviously, there's a lot of exchange of moisture going on over here, and these sinuses now receive all that love, that pollen in the air, and that irritates and eventually creates a allergy response where we're sneezing, we're blessing each other, and all sorts of stuff happen. And eventually, your sinuses are inflamed, which means your nose is closed, or they are no longer able to transfer moisture and heat, and so you are now completely you're not in a good position. Now, what we're doing is simply rinsing the nostrils with lukewarm water. And what it's doing is it's removing the buildup of pollen over the previous few hours and giving you a fresh slate. Because even if you have a lot of pollen aggregated, there'll be inflammation. So we're just rinsing a few things before I show you the demo. This will involve putting things into my nose and putting things out of my nose. It will look gross to you. I apologize. Two, if you have an inflammation in your nose, like your sinuses are inflamed or you have cold, do not do this. Do not try this at home if your sinuses are already inflamed, because this will only make it worse. Why? Because you're going to shoot water through the nose. Third thing, do not lie down for an hour after doing this practice. So don't do this in the night. Do it in the evening if you must, because if you what's happening is you're sending water here. Some water goes into the sinuses because you're applying pressure. If you lie down, it'll go all the way to the back, and then of course nasal drip. So we don't want post nasal drip. We don't want that because then it'll irritate our throat as well, and then you'll get headaches. Sinus headaches can result if you do this incorrectly, which is why I'm showing you the demo. Now, all we're doing, all you get from Costco are these little plastic bottles. Now, again, the tradition, this is Jalneti. You get a pot which is shaped like this, exactly as if you're at Hawaii and someone's saying aloha to you, but don't hang loose, keep watching. So the pot looks like this essentially because it has a spout coming out over here, and you would essentially put the same mixture of salt and water and and then use gravity to let the water run through one nostril and then out of the other nostril. That's usually how people would do it. My father used to do that. I tried it. It always gave me a headache for reasons I've already discussed. Plus, it's gravity run, so it takes a lot more practice to figure out how to do. This, on the other hand, the miracle of technology, is essentially you press it and it just, with a little more pressure, the water comes out. It's got to be lukewarm water because it's going to be in contact with soft tissue inside. You don't want this to be extra hot because you'll burn your nose. You do not want this to be cold. You want a pinch of salt, which is measured. That's the good thing with NeilMed. It's measured to this exact volume. This is 200 ml. And so it's exactly the same pH as your blood, which is why your nose doesn't burn. If you do this with water, those of you who swim, if you go to the swimming pool and some water gets into your nose burns. That because, of course, it's not the same pH. So that's what we're doing. So much for theory. Now, here's the practice. When I'm going to ask you, and I'll show you all of this, I'm going to bend forward and then tilt my head. Okay, why bend forward? Because of course I'm going to let the water drip, but also I'm trying to get the water in through one nostril and immediately turn around and out from the other nostril. So having my head tilted forward is very important. So when you do this at home, remember these instructions. Lean forward, tilt your head forward and to the side. Now we're going to push the water into one nostril and then it'll automatically come out of the other. You don't have to apply any muscle. It goes in and out. This is how pipes work. And then it'll drain out. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Then we will blow the nose. and cleanse the sinuses of any water that's got in. Otherwise, headaches will result and you're not going to be happy. Okay, let's do this. This is a bottle. This is the sinus rinse sachet, and all we're doing. You can do this. It doesn't take more than a minute. By the way, water has to be distilled. Do not use tap water. Again, do not use tap water because it may have impurities, and this is very close to your blood. So you're inserting nonsense municipal water into your blood. You're depending on your city, it may or may not be great for a blood transfusion. So don't do this. All right. There is a question which says, "Where can I find the bottle in Costco?" Or, well, if you go to Costco, it's on the place where they have the medicines and vitamins. You're looking for a blue box that says Neilmet Sinus Rinse. You'll see it or ask someone for it. It's been there for more than a decade now. All right. So now we've put the salt in, and we're now going to pour lukewarm water. Now, this has to be drinkable water. So, if you process your water before you drink it, then that's the water you're going to use. Again, the purer the better. Distilled is even better because again, it's going directly into your bloodstream almost. Shake it a little. The water has to be only to the line, and don't do as I do, which is I've gone a little past the line because then it won't mix. All right, here's the demo. Avert your eyes if you're queasy about watching stuff coming out of people's noses. Leaning forward, head tilted forward, a little to the left, and now on in the higher nostril. This is very important. The nostril that's higher is where you put this water pipe through, and it'll drain out of the lower nostril. Very important. Don't just put it in the lower nostril. All right, and sorry, the most important instructions. You're going to breathe from your mouth. There is no breathing from the nose. To recap, we'll begin breathing from the mouth, then lean forward, tilt the head forward, a little to the left, and don't be afraid of this. You're going to breathe from your mouth all the way through. So very important. One side done. All right, one side done. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. You get the advantage of seeing it again. Share joy. All right, now let's do this. Mouth open. Begin to breathe a few breaths before you're going to put water. Right? And we're done. Short bursts. Exhale everything out of the nostril. Let me get this out of the way. And it is over. At this point, if there are questions that you have about what has just happened, you can ask me because then otherwise we'll get directly into postures and be on our merry way. Any quick questions that you might have about this process? You can do this every day. I actually literally do it every day. I grew up as a child with a perpetual cold or blocked nose for the entirety of my childhood. My memories are not very good. Um, um, and My nose was always blocked. But I've been doing this thing for maybe 15 years now, and I have much better response to allergies. My allergy periods are much smaller, and so on. And that's that. Any questions or comments? And otherwise, we'll move on.
Hello. I do it with this pot.
Yeah, the neti pot, of course. Yes, that is right.
Neti pot. And I do it once in a week.
Yeah.
I don't go every day. And it is nowadays I don't need also that salt water. I do it with warm water only.
No, but for everybody else, don't do what Yashwanji is doing. do use salt water because again you're trying to match pH.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Otherwise, again, it'll burn your nose. But in your case, because over the years you may have, sort of got used to it, but it does burn your nose.
And this is available here in USA.
Yes.
It is Himalayan Institute Press.
Yeah. So neti pots are available as well for
It is
beginners.
made in India, of course.
Yeah. Beginners are
in
recommended.
neti pot, yeah.
Wonderful.
What is the best time to do this exercise practice?
Morning is better. I do it right when I brush, so it's part of my regular process now.
In the morning is better. Morning is better.
Yeah, if you've been outside and when you come back from outside and you want to rinse your nose to avoid getting the inflammation, you could do that as well when you come back from outside when it's fallen. But again, do not lie down for an hour after doing this because otherwise you're going to that it'll grip to the back and irritate. Rajaji?
Yeah, is it? Can you use distilled water or?
Yes, distilled water. Yes, do not use tap water. Use only it's going directly to your bloodstream almost because
okay.
So don't use water that you suspect is contaminated.
Okay. Is this twice a day, or can we do, or morning and evening, or?
If you're going out a lot and these days we're using masks, so it's easier. But if you're going out a lot, you might want to do twice a day. I just do it once, and it's part of my daily routine, so I don't even think about it.
Thank you.
And it shouldn't. While my demo took too long, it shouldn't take so long to incorporate into your schedule. Your brushing is 2 minutes. This might take you a minute. It's really not a lot. All right.
Gauravji, I use Simply Saline Nasal Mist.
Yes, that mist is great as well. So you can also get those in the same. NeilMed is available right next to this product, the nasal mist. And when I travel, I usually take the nasal mist because it's not. You don't always get access to clean water that's lukewarm, and so the nasal mist is better. It's saline, and you can just spray it into your nose, and it makes the nose a little more
Saline mist also same procedure we have to do. I just spray in my nose and I'll bend my head. That's all.
That's all. Yeah. Yes. So, saline mist, it doesn't need to come out of the other nostril. You're simply just spraying it on your nose and then blow it out because don't keep it in, and it'll cleanse the nose as well.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Sure. All right. Thank you. Let's move to regular programming. Let me change the camera angle. We're going to stand up and get to warm up. Please take your time to stand up. If you've been sitting down, it's been a while. All right, I'm standing up. We're going to start warming the body by throwing our arms out as if the war is over and we're throwing our arms away. Bring your hands up, make a fist, thumb inside. Now, as you inhale, throw your hands up. As you exhale, bring them back down. As you inhale, throw your hands forward, bring them back in. And we'll do this for a long period of time. And stop. Thank you for your encouragement on the text. Encouragement and cash is always welcome. Never mind the cash. Encouragement is fine. All right, now you bring your elbows up just like this, and we're going to be touching our elbows to the alternate knee. Now, this is important. When I do this in the yoga class, people just do the same knee. No. We're trying to twist and without bending, bring the knees up all the way like this. And stop. Just stop. Next up, spread your knees. We're going to stretch our arms up and bend forward as we exhale. So this is an inhale, exhale process. If we were all together, I'd make everyone laugh, but we're not here together, and I do not want to look weird laughing in my room. It's okay. No one cares, of course. But okay, now stretch your arms up. Slowly. First. And finish up. Just relax. Just relax. Now we warmed up. We'll move to the postures, but first we'll relax. So spread your feet. You're standing up. Stand straight. Pull your shoulders back. Just relax. Close your eyes. Let the arms dangle by the side. And just relax. You're probably out of breath. Let your breath stabilize. Heart is beating faster. Just let your heart rate stabilize. Just relax. Look for signs of your heartbeat somewhere in the body, or some sort of pulsation or vibration that you might feel. And directly addressing your heartbeat, tell it to relax. Tell it to slow down. Be still, my beating heart, but not too still, because then, of course, that's not what we want. But just slow down the breath. Breathe into the belly and release. Slow down the breath and relax. When we move to the postures, pay attention to your body. Always listen to your body. We want to push, but we do not want to break. So make sure that you're paying attention to the signals from your body and not doing something that your body is not interested in doing. Yoga injuries are common, and we'd like to make sure you're completely safe. All right, now bring the legs together. We'll begin with simple standing. This may look like not much of a posture, but it is. All right, now bring your feet together, touching. Bring your toes up. So bring your toes up, the feet are on the mat. Now notice what's going on. Close your eyes, bring your attention all the way down to your feet and see what's going on. Your weight is shifting subtly. Just a dance between the heels and the balls of the feet. It's just shifting left, right, forward, back. Let that dance stabilize. Let the weight sit equally and comfortably across these 4 points. And then bring your toes down. Now relax your ankles. Bounce a little on the knees. And then tighten the knees. Bounce a little on the knees. And find that place in the middle where the knees are neither too tight or not too loose. Now, remember Elvis? Now we're going to point the hips forward, Elvis style, then point the tailbone back, and then come back to the center. Hips, shift your weight to the left hip, shift your weight to the right hip, come back to the center. Find a place where the hips are floating. So far, everything is now loose and comfortable. Bring your attention to the base of your spine and open out your spine. Pull back your shoulders. Let your arms dangle out. Let your palms face forward. Let the internal organs in the abdomen relax. Let your belly out. Relax your belly. Now, bring your attention to the chin. We're going to adjust the head's placement on the neck. As you exhale, bring the chin into the chest. You inhale, take the nose to the ceiling. Come back to the center. Tilt your head to the left. Tilt your head to the right. Come back to the center. Turn your head to the left. Turn your head to the right. Come back to the center. Now point your nose a little above the horizon line. The back of the head a little behind the neck. And let your neck relax. Relax the expression on your face. Now as you breathe in, feel like a tall tree. Arms are dangled out, the palms are facing forward, the fingers are naturally curled. As you inhale, feel the entire tree fill out with the life-giving energy that you've just breathed in. And exhale. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And relax. Bring your arms by the side of your thighs. All right. Now you can blink your eyes open. Some more instructions are to follow. We're going to bend our back, and look up. We're going to arch our back, look up, shoulders are behind. We are going to support ourselves with our elbows. This is important. So all the fingers facing forward. We're not trying to choke our back. We're simply all the fingers facing forward, like so. Feet are on the mat, of course. Feet are together, is what I was going to say. Place your hands on your hips, right at the belt line. Elbows pointing back. So far, so good? Great. All right, now we're going to push the hips forward and swing the head back. Can you do this? All right, push the hips forward and swing the head back. And squeeze your hips. Squeeze your hips. And now look behind you. Hold this posture, but do not hold your breath. Continue to breathe, using your elbows to support you. You will not fall off. Continue to breathe. Hips are tight. Hips are tight. Squeeze. Elbows are supporting your bending. Head is swung back. You look behind you and you're continuing to breathe. Now, slow and easy breath. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now, slowly release your hands. Straighten out your back. Take your hands up, 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 up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale as you stretch your arms up, and as you exhale, bend forward and go all the way down. Bring your hands all the way down. And, sorry, didn't want to moon you. We're going to come back here. Here we are. Now, the knees are locked. The knees are not bent. And because I can't see you, and this is no competition, no one cares if your hands touch the floor. It's all right. Knees are locked, hips are pointing up, back is gently and comfortably arched, the neck is relaxed, the chin is now coming into the chest, arms are dangling without any problem. Now, inhale and exhale into the belly. Relax your belly. Relax your belly, and every time you exhale, try to go a little deeper into this posture. Exhale and try to go a little more. Test, but do not break. Just relax. Now feel the muscles at the back of your thighs from your knees through your hips to the back. There is this muscle which is tight. Bring your attention to that muscle. Breathe into that muscle and tell it to relax. Just relax. Just relax. All right? Easy for you to say, you might say. It is true. Just relax. Okay, now to come out. Now remember I told you not to bend your knees. Now you have to bend your knees. Bend your knees, shift your hips down, almost sitting down, and then roll up. When people do sun salutations, their maximum injury is back injury, lower back injury, and maximum lower back injury is on account of not bending the knees while coming up and putting the entire weight of your body, of your torso, on this lower back muscle. Not a good show. So it's very important that you come out by bending the knees. All right. So far, so good? Great. I'm used to feedback in the classes, but we do what we can. All right, now we're going to do warrior pose, Virabhadrasana, and we'll be holding the posture. So it's very important you pay attention. Now, go to one side of the mat and make a giant leap for mankind, where we've essentially spread our feet out. So far, so good. Now, spread your arms out. This is now Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, but a little bit more. Now, a good test of this posture is that your wrist and your ankle are at about the same place. Good. If not, push your feet out a little bit more. It's very important that you feel secure doing this. Look at me. Do I look like I'm concerned about my feet slipping? I'm not. Why? Because I have tested my posture and my feet are not slipping. You need to have a good mat for this, but don't feel nervous. Make sure you test your stance and make sure you're in a place where your feet are absolutely firm. There is no need to be concerned on this count. Good. Now the left foot, bring it in a little. Right foot, point it to the right wall. You can't see my right foot? Oh, that's too bad. Okay, but right foot pointing in. Now, arms up, palms facing forward. Now, look over. Now, place the palms face down. Look over your right shoulder. Good. Now we're going to bend the knee. Bend the knee. And shift the weight forward a little and then shift the weight back. Shift the weight forward and weight back. Now we're trying to get to a place where the weight is equally distributed. No, I'm just doing this for demo. Don't do this yourself. Equally distributed between the front foot and the back foot. All right, so shift the weight forward and back. Find a place where the weight is equally distributed. Why? It'll allow you to stay longer. Okay, now stretch. Bring your left arm forward. And now, once you got the hang of it, take your arms up, arch your back, and look up. Let the head swing back. Looking up into the ceiling, into the ceiling. And if your feet are equally, your weight is equally distributed between the front foot and the back foot, you're probably going to be able to hold this posture for a long, long time. We're going to breathe 3 more breaths, slow and long breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now slowly bring your arms down, stretch your left arm behind, and we're just unwinding. Straighten out your knee, look up ahead in front of you, and then heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, going back to the center, and relax. You've done 1/2 of the warrior pose. We're going to do the other half. Now, go to the other side of the mat and take a giant leap, 1 step, sumo style, and again, test your posture, test your posture. Make sure you're not slipping. 100% confidence in your mat and your foot's contact with it. Good. Now, bring the right foot in, stretch the left foot, point the left foot to the left wall. So far, so good. Arms are up, palms facing down. Look over your left shoulder. Now bend your left knee and adjust your stance so that you find the place where the weight is equally distributed between the left foot and the right foot. Hold it right here. Now take your right arm and bring it all the way forward. And take both your arms up. Stretch your hands up. Let the head swing back. The back is fully arched. And breathe into the belly and relax into this posture. And 1 more breath. Now slowly begin to unwind. Bring your arms down. Release the right hand and take your right arm behind. Look forward and heel toe, bring your arms down and relax. Relax, just relax. Now, if you have knee trouble or back pain, don't do this transition. For everybody else, we're going to sit on an invisible chair. Or should we squat first? I'm just wondering. Okay, no squatting. Usually, this class we do a lot of squatting, but not today. All right, now we're going to sit on an imaginary chair on our toes. So to do this, stretch your arms up and come up on your toes. Oh, and welcome to my room. Please take a chair and just sit yourself down on your imaginary chair. Sitting yourself down on your imaginary chair. Keep sitting. Sitting on an imaginary chair. Yes, you can do it. Keep breathing. Keep sitting. Pick up a magazine. Start reading. You're like at a dentist or something. Just relax. All right, now bring your hips down. Sit yourself down on the mat. Legs out. Back at the beach. And relax. Relax. Just relax. So, resting pose while sitting down. Legs are outstretched as if you're sitting at the beach. The palms are on the mat, fingers are open and pointing away. The elbows are locked and you're leaning back as if you're sitting on a beach chair, which happen to be your own arms. Just relax. Just relax. Relax. We've been through a lot, so just relax. Okay, now we're going to come out of it. Next, we're going to come back to Vajrasana, the Thunderbolt pose, which is we're sitting on our heels. But not for long, so don't worry about it. We're going to transition out of it. It's not a pose we will stay in. Now, I'm going to show you what we're doing because when I give you the instructions, one, I'm not great at these instructions. Two, they're impossible to figure out with your head down. So please watch what I'm showing you. I'm going to place my palms on the mat and slide them forward. Place my forehead on the mat. If your forehead does not reach your mat, you can make a tower with one fist or two fists and place your forehead. There's no pride one way or another. Okay, now what we want is to stretch the palms out. And now this is the important part. We're going to, don't do this, just watch. We're going to slide forward, place the chin in front of the palms. This is Ashtanga, 8-pointed. Then we're going to push up and stretch up. This is the upward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Then the infamous Parvatasana, which is downward facing dog. Then we will press and bring the knees back on the mat, come back into this posture, and then come back into this sitting. All right, everyone with me? Shake your computer if you're with me. Okay, don't do it. All right, so place your palms on the side and slide your palms forward as far as you can go and just relax, 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 relax. Just relax into this posture. This is a relaxing pose, and relaxation is mandatory. If you do not relax, then you can ask for your money back. Okay, now we're going to make sure the palms are stretched out as far as they can go. Good. Now the palms will not move for the next three postures. So make sure your palms are in a happy place. Then your toes are on the mat, your knees are on the mat. We're going to slide forward and hips will never get to the mat. The hips will be pointing up in this posture. All right, so now slide, look ahead in front of you as pouncing on a prey And then as close to the mat as possible, slide your chin forward and place your chin in front of the palms. Chin, palms, chest, knees, toes. That's 8 points that are now on the mat. The hips are pointing up, which means your belly is free to breathe. Looking up, looking ahead in front of you, you can see the back is now flexed in the opposite direction of your usual slouch, which means you're looking in front of you and your lower back is also decompressed. This is a great posture because gravity does all the hard work. Breathe into the belly. Breathe into the belly. Just let gravity pull you down. Now we're going to press into the floor with the palms. With the palms, let the torso come up. Torso come up. You can let your toes point back, which is what I like to do. It's up to you. Now you've come up. This is the upward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, expecting a treat. Because who's been a good boy? Of course, your instructor's been a good boy. Looking up, looking up. Now let the back feel completely, let gravity pull you down. As they say, obey gravity, it's the law. Look up, let gravity pull you down, and you feel that stretching in the back, the lower back. And you're coming up as much as you can, your torso. This is important. Breathe into the belly. Breathing is somewhat obstructed, but never you mind. Keep breathing in. Okay, someone's been a good boy. And now, downward facing dog. Now we're going to take our hips up, 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 palms wherever they were. Now, here's the important instructions. Full foot contact with the mat. If your heels are not touching the mat, walk your feet forward 1 or 2 steps. Full foot contact. Knees are locked. No bending of the knees. Hips are pointing up into the heavens like snow-clad mountaintops. The back is straight, the shoulders are pressing down, the head is in line with the neck, the elbows are locked, the palms are in contact with the mat. And now the belly is free to breathe, which is what you're going to do. And every time you exhale, press your shoulders down and go a little deeper into the posture, bringing the head closer to the mat every time you exhale. Two more breaths. And now drop your knees, drop your knees, shift your hips back. Bring your palms by the side of your head and press into the floor with your palms to come up into sitting. And now you can stretch your legs out and relax again. Relax. Relax. I should see what the time is. Okay, we're in good time. No need to rush. All right, we're just sitting down and relaxing, minding our own business. Baddha Konasana. Now we're moving. Now bring your feet together as they're doing Namaskar, but foot Namaskar, which is just the feet together. All right. Back is going to be straight. Your feet are together. Interlock your fingers behind the toes and bring your feet into the torso as much as you can. Now, not a competition, plus I can't see you. Listen to your body and bring your feet in as close as you can comfortably. Test your range, but don't break yourself. Now, begin to flutter. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Just like butterflies, back is straight, fluttering. Get a full range of motion. Speed is not important, range of motion is important. Just relax. Relax the muscles on the inside of your thighs. Okay, now slow down. Push your feet out a little. We're going to now breathe in. And then as you exhale, go all the way down, trying to smell your feet. All the way down. Now, only as far as you can go, of course. You may be stopped by just tight muscles or smelly feet, whatever your reason. Just stop where you can. But stay right there and continue to breathe. Place your palms on the mat and press up into the floor to come back into the sitting. Push your legs out and come back to the beach and relax. Relax. Next up is Janukshirsasana, which is head to knee pose. Coming back up, bring the left foot into the perineum, the inside of your thigh, all the way in. The right leg is stretched out. The right knee is locked. It is not bent. Good. We're going to be reaching forward and grabbing anything. You essentially a foot, the ankle, anything past the knee is okay. My arms are longer, so don't compete with me. Plus, this is what I do. So just go as far as you can. What we're trying to do, let me just tell you, is this muscle again. We're trying to get it to relax and extend because this is the muscle that gives us the most trouble. It's very tight. Stretch up as you inhale and look at your right foot and then gently lean forward and let your hands come down where they do. Now remember your right knee is locked. So the only way for the head and knee to meet is to bring your head down. Bringing your knee up is not an option. But they may not meet immediately. You might have to try every time you exhale, go a little deeper. And they may never meet in this lifetime. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Place your palms on the mat and walk your palms back to come up into sitting. And kick your left leg out. And we're back. Feel the difference between the right thigh and the left thigh. You will feel that one side is more stimulated than the other. Let's balance that out. Sitting back up. Bring the right foot into the perineum. Left leg now stretched out. Left knee is completely locked. Stretch your arms up. And look at your left foot. And then gently bend forward and bring your hands all the way down. And then begin the journey, head to knee, head to knee, head to knee. Be very gentle on your body. Continue to breathe in and out. Place your hands on the mat and walk your hands back and come back to the beach. Just relax. Just relax. Okay, now we're going to float our boats. Bring your legs together. And just for fun, we're going to sit like this until somebody unmutes themselves and tells me that we need to move forward. Now we're sitting like this. Legs are together. You're sitting up straight, palms are on the side. This is called Dandasana. Dand literally means staff, as in, the flag staff, the staff. But Dand also means punishment. And after a few breaths, you're going to feel that maybe the whole staff thing was not the reason this is called Dandasana, but more because this seems like a punishment of some sort. It's okay. Couple more breaths. Okay, now lean back, lean back, lean back. You can take your hands back, palms back, lean back a little, bring your legs up, and float your boat. Float your boat, simply staring at your toes. Staring at your toes, and look, I'm floating. Float your boat, continue to breathe. Don't not breathe. And now gently let go and lie down. Lying down in Shavasana. Lying down, legs are open, toes are pointing away. It's too early to relax. We're just transitioning through the resting posture. Okay, now bring the legs together, arms by the side for now. Now take your arms at 90 degrees, like a T shape. Can you see me? Okay, you can't see me. You can see me now. I have now caterpillared myself out in the direction of the camera. The arms are stretched out in a T shape. This is a famous Jesus statue in Brazil, is it? Okay, now raise your right leg up, place your right foot on the left knee. You got it so far? Good. Take your left hand, grab the right knee, take it over to the left side. Look over your right shoulder. So to recap, if you got confused, I'm going to give you instructions again. Legs are together, arms are at 90 degrees in a T shape. Right leg, raise it up, place the right foot on the left knee. With your left hand, grab your right knee and take it over to the left side and look over your right shoulders. I gave instructions just the way you might get instructions, directions in India. Left, right, left, right, left, right, and straight. All right, now release and straighten out your legs and come back to the T shape. Raise your left leg, left foot on the right knee. Grab your right hand, with your right hand, grab your left knee and take it over to the right side. Look over your left shoulders. And release, come back and stretch yourself out. Just come back to Shavasana. It's all right, just relax. Next up, we're going to raise one leg at a time first. Raise the right leg up and bring it down. Right leg up, bring it down. Right leg up and bring all the way down. Switching sides, left leg up, down. Left leg up, down. Left leg up, down. Now, palms face down. Slide your palms under your hips. Slide your elbow under your back. All right, you're now lying down on your arms. Your elbows and your hands are all the way under you. So far, so good. Now raise both your legs up and hold them up. Hold them up. Hold them up, and usually in the yoga class, we ask someone to tell a long, long, convoluted story because we want to divert attention from the very obvious fact that your blood is draining from your toes, from your feet, from your ankles, and practically your toes are turning blue. They're ice cold. They've begun to crack away, and now your toes have fallen off. Your feet have fallen off. And that's the reason someone needs to tell you a long story to keep your attention away from all the obvious events going on in the body. But don't change anything. Keep your legs face up, legs up. You are, to quote Monty Python, pining for the fjords. That's from a Dead Parrot sketch. All right, now keep doing this for a couple more breaths. Now we're going to bring our legs down very slowly and carefully. Slowly and carefully. Remember, your toes are brittle. Okay, now release your arms out from under you and see how good that feels. All that blood flow returning back into the limbs. Oh, yes. So nice. Just relax. Now, place your palms face down on the mat again, and once again slide your palms under your hips. Keep your elbows out, legs are together. Elbows are out, legs are together. This is Matsyasana, fish pose. And now we're going to, you can see how you can flap your elbows like fins that fishes have. Now press down into the floor with your elbows and let your torso come up. Swing your head behind you and slowly place your head back on the mat, looking behind you. This is the Matsyasana posture. The legs are just relaxed. There's nothing going on below the waist. There's no business to be had. Just enjoy your fish pose. Continue to breathe into the belly. Now to come out, you're going to have to press again into the floor with your elbows. Straighten your head out, raising your torso, straightening your neck out, and then slowly bring your torso down. Slide your arms out from under you and relax. 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 Now we're going to turn around and lie down on the belly. Turn around and lie down on the belly. And the right way to do this is Florida style, which is Magarmach asana, which is gator. So now the way to do this is cross your arms in front of you, place your chin on your forearms, legs are open and toes are pointing away. Just relax. This is the relaxation posture. Bring your legs together and bring your legs together and place your chin on the mat. Place your palms on the side. Slide your palms all the way down to the lowest rib cage. Okay, now, lowest rib rather. Okay, now we're going to, as you inhale, we're going to bring the torso up without using the palms. You can actually take your palms away. Bring your torso up and hold yourself up. Squeeze your hips, hold yourself up. Squeeze your hips and hold yourself up. Continue to breathe. Continue to breathe. Continue to breathe. And slowly come back into Makarasana. Relax. Next up, we're going to play rock, paper, scissors. Make a fist with the right hand. Let me show you what's going on so you can see. Fist with the right hand and empty hand on the left. We're going to then bring our hands under us, elbows all the way down. Everything is under the torso. This is going to happen on the mat like this. So now we're lying down on the mat on our arms. Now raise one leg at a time. Raise one leg and bring it back down. Raise one leg, bring it back down. Raise it again, hold it, bring it back down. Switching sides, raise the left leg, bring it back down. Left leg, hold it, bring it back down. Left leg, hold it, bring it back down. Now, both legs up and hold them up. Hold both your legs up, continue to breathe. 5 breaths, 6 breaths, 7 breaths, 8 breaths, 9 breaths, 10 breaths. Slowly come all the way down and take your arms out from under you. Come back into Makarasana and just relax. Relax. Next is Dhanvarasana bow pose. Bring your legs together and fold your legs and reach back with your hands and grab your ankles. So far, so good. Exhale. And as you inhale, kick your legs back. Kick your legs back and smile. You're on TV. Well, I'm on TV, but smile nonetheless. Continue to breathe. Continue to breathe. Continue to breathe. And slowly release. Release your left ankle and come back. Now turn around, lie down on your back. We are now going to lie down on the back. Bring your knees into the chest. Hug your knees and gently roll from side to side, massaging the back. Rolling from one side to the other. Now, interlock your fingers behind the knees and rock yourself up and down. And gently let go. Get ready for deep relaxation. Lie down in Shavasana, corpse pose. Legs are open, toes are pointing away. Arms are open, palms are facing up, fingers are naturally curled. Move your head from one side to another, finding a place in the center where the neck holds no tension. And just begin to relax. All the muscles can relax. Just like your neighborhood furniture store, it's going out of business. Everything must go. Just relax. No muscle needs to hold any tension. Bring your attention into the belly. As you inhale, let the belly rise. As you exhale, melt into the mat. Close your eyes gently and relax the expression on the face. Let the tongue become heavy and fall down to the base of the mouth. Breathing into the belly, let the belly rise. Breathing out, melt into the mat. The legs are open, toes are pointing away, arms are open, thumbs are facing up, fingers are naturally curled. The neck is relaxed, the belly is relaxed, the expression on your face is relaxed. All round relaxation everywhere. Slow your breath down. Slow your breath down. All the muscles are beginning to relax. Slow your breath down. Breathing into the belly. We are now going to progressively relax the body. Beginning with the toes and working our way to the top of the body. We'll bring our attention to one body part and give it all the love and attention it needs, and then we'll move on, never to return. Relax that body part, and then don't go back to it, even if it calls for attention. Keep moving, keep relaxing. We were beginning at the toes, working our way to the top of the head. Bring your attention into your toes, wriggle your toes, relax your toes. Relax the soles of your feet. Relax the top of the feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves. Tighten the knees. Release the knees. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Bring your attention to your hips and the pelvic area. Now, when you breathe in, squeeze your hips and let the squeeze travel up your spine as you inhale. And then let go as you exhale. One more time. Squeeze your hips and let the squeeze travel up. And let go as you exhale. One more time. Relax your hips. Relax your pelvic area. Relax the lower part of the body. Bring your attention below the belly button. 2 fingers below, 1 finger inside the belly. We're going to chant the ah sound. Look for the center of the sound. We'll do the sound 3 times. First time, locating the center. And then the second and third times, radiating out from the center and relaxing everything the sound passes through. Akara, 3 times. Bring your attention below the belly button. Exhale, take a deep breath. Inhale. We have found the center. Inhale. Inhale. The lower part of the body is completely relaxed. Bring your attention to your abdomen. Let the internal organs in the abdomen become heavy, heavy, heavy and fall into the earth below. Relax your belly. Relax your lower back. Relax your middle back. Relax your upper back. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your upper arms. Relax your elbows. Relax your forearms. Relax the wrists. Relax the back of the hands. Wriggle your fingers and relax your fingers. Relax the palms of your hands. Relax your chest. Relax the entire middle part of the body. Relax the entire middle part of the body. Bring your attention to the center of the chest, right below the rib cage and above the belly. The heart chakra, Anahata chakra. We are going to chant the ooh sound. The mouth is open and the heart is open and the sound is radiating out from the heart 3 times. Ukara. Exhale completely, take a deep breath. Inhale. 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 Silence. The middle part of the body is completely relaxed. The lower part of the body is completely relaxed. Bring your attention to your neck. Gently move your head from one side to another. Come back to the center where the neck muscles hold no tension. Relax your neck. Relax the back of the head. Bring your attention to your chin. Relax your chin. Relax your lower jaw. Relax the upper jaw. Let the tongue become heavy and fall into the mouth. Relax your tongue. Relax your cheeks. Relax your lips. Relax your ears. Relax the back of the head. Relax the crown of the head. Relax your forehead. Let the eyes sink into their sockets. Relax your eyes. Relax the entire upper part of the body. Relax the entire upper part of the body. Bring your attention above the eyes, inside the forehead, inside the skull. We're looking for the center of the sound, which we will recite 3 times. Let the sound be loud enough to penetrate your skull and radiate out like a halo around the head. Makara 3 times. Exhale completely. Take a deep breath. Inhale. 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 Silence. The lower part of the body is relaxed. The middle part of the body is relaxed. The upper part of the body is relaxed. The entire body is relaxed. Bring your attention to the tip of the nose. Stay right here, observing the breath. As you inhale, observe that the incoming breath is cool and dry. As you exhale, the outgoing breath is warm and moist. Enjoy this deep, deep state of relaxation. Deep relaxation is now over. We're going to return back into body consciousness. We're going to chant Om once and let this Om fill the entire body. Become aware of your limbs in your entire torso and head. Omkara once. Exhale completely. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Becoming aware of your body, your hands, your legs, your fingers, your toes, the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes, the top of your head, the entire body, becoming aware of it. Legs are together. Stretch your arms up above you on the mat as if coming out of a deep, deep sleep. Leave your arms above you on the mat. Bring your left knee up. Place your left hand on your belly. And gently roll over the right arm to the right side. Eyes are still closed. Place your left hand on the mat and press into the floor to come up into sitting. And sit facing me. Sitting in any comfortable posture. Your eyes are still closed. Sit in any comfortable posture. Sit with your back straight. Back, neck and head in a straight line. Bring your palms together in Namaskar Mudra at the heart center. We are going to chant Om 3 times, savoring, enjoying that Om chant. And then we'll chant the closing prayer, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Exhale completely. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Enjoy that Om chant. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale and chant. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take your arms behind you, grab your right wrist with your left hand and breathing in, stretch. Breathing out, bend forward in a deep sense of surrender. Come back up, breathing in, release your hands. Rub your palms together to generate some heat and gently cup your eyeballs to transfer that heat. Massaging your face. And then blinking, open your eyes and pull your palms back like an open book. Namaskar. Thank you very much for being with me today's class, and thank you for being with us for the entire year that we've been doing these classes. If you have any questions or comments, I'd be happy to hear them or address them. Any questions on the sinus spins, I'll be happy to address those as well. Thank you. Have a good
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gaurav-ji. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gaurav-ji, I have a question.
Thank you very much.
Gaurav-ji, I have a question. Yesterday I missed the first part of it. You have the recording
Yes.
already today.
I'll send the link out.
Where would the link be?
Okay, the link. Okay, so let me post the link. So on YouTube, let me find the YouTube link. On YouTube, look for Yoga of Living Deeply, which is my channel, and you can find everything on there. So just write Yoga of Living Deeply on YouTube.
Yoga for?
Yoga of Living Deeply.
Oh, Yoga of Living?
Deeply.
I don't know the last word you're saying.
Deeply. DEEPLY. Deeply.
Oh, okay.
So if you write that in YouTube, you're going to find my channel. There's a whole bunch of videos. Today's video will also.
Yoga of Living?
Deeply. So I'll write that out for you.
Isn't that what you said?
No, but he spelled it. But he spelled it differently.
Yeah, so yoga.
Let me ask him. Or நிமிஷம் சத்தம் போடாங்களே.
Oh, yoga of living deeply.
Yeah,
Okay.
and just do
Oh,
that on
yoga
YouTube
living
and you'll be
deeply.
able to find it.
Okay. Would today's class be there already? You
No,
will
no,
put
I'm going to save it and then I'll upload it.
Okay.
All right.
So there are others on there.
Yeah, there are all there are like hundreds of classes.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Very nice.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Gaurav-ji. We'll be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.